Hello everyone, AMHarbinger here, and today Naughty Dog released the brand new trailer for The Last of Us Part 2. I'm taking a break from Persona 5 Royale content. I'm sporadically uploading the content instead of just doing it in bulk to not annoy my subscribers. But anyway, I am highly anticipating this game. Leaks did surface about the game. Apparently someone hacked into Naughty Dog's servers using existing Naughty Dog games and extracted the information and posted it online. A lot of people, including myself, thought it was a disgruntled employee. Turned out it wasn't. It was actually a hacker, and according to Jason Schreier, he believes that's how it happened, and I'm kind of going to take his word for it because despite what you think about the guy, he does really good work and he does have a lot of inside knowledge about the video game industry. But anyway, The Last of Us Part 2 has been, well, the popularity for this game has cratered, to put it mildly. A lot of people are going out of their way to spoil the game for a lot of people. A lot of people are really aggressively attacking Naughty Dog and their employees about this stuff. And I don't think that's a good thing to do at all. You shouldn't attack those employees. They worked really hard in this game. Remember, The Last of Us 1 came out at the end of the PlayStation 3 life cycle, and we're reaching the end of the PlayStation 4 life cycle. They've been working on this game for years, so I don't agree with what a lot of people are doing. Like, if you disagree with what they're doing with their games and their products, you don't have to buy it. Just vote with your wallet. So I debated whether I was going to talk about spoilers in this video, but I feel like I have to after watching this trailer to just see if it compares to what was leaked to what wasn't leaked. So that's what I'm going to do. So let this serve as your warning. I'm going to put another warning at the end of the trailer. I'm not going to speak during the trailer. You're going to see my facial expressions, but you're not going to see me speak. But spoilers, 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 spoilers. If you don't want to be spoiled with The Last of Us Part 2, please click out of this video. Okay, let's get to it.
I know you wish things were different. I wish things were different. Ellie! But they ain't.
Please stop! I'm leaving tomorrow.
To do this smart, we'd be leaving Jackson vulnerable.
So they just get to get away with this?
How'd you find us?
You can't stop this.
I want what you want. But not at any cost. I really hope you make it.
I have to finish it.
There's a cost.
We could have killed you. Maybe you should have.
PlayStation.
And let's see. Yeah, that's the end. So, last warning, spoilers. So, this trailer basically just low-key confirmed that those, pardon me, they just low-key confirmed that those leaks are true. So, let's get on to the leaks. So, the biggest leak is that Joel dies in The Last of Us Part 2. I mean, a lot of people predicted that he was going to die. Joel was already an old man during the events of The Last of Us. I believe he was 50 years old. Don't quote me on that. I just know he was very old. I mean, he's clearly not going to die from old age, according to the leaks. Abby is going to kill him. So Abby is this transgender girl who was the offspring of the a surgeon in The Last of Us who Joel killed. For those who remember, in The Last of Us, Joel went on a rampage to rescue Ellie from the Fireflies, and he killed several doctors. My assumption is that Abby's father is the doctor who pulled the knife on Joel and was in the surgery room. So that's what I'm going to assume. But Abby has been hunting Joel and Ellie since then, and successfully kills Joel and leaves Ellie to die. Why do I believe this is true? Well, this scene right here just basically just confirms this. Like, she's bloodied and everything, and then the next scene we see that Abby is talking. I mean, it sounds just like Laura Bailey. I mean, I could be wrong about that. I don't have the best tonal recognition, but I believe this is Laura Bailey, who is Abby from this trailer, who was introduced all the way back in, I believe, 2017. I know this says May 3rd, 2020, but she was introduced way back then. So let me get a better picture of Abby. That's Abby right there. So it's just basically confirmed at this point, because we also see from this scene, which was also leaked from the leaked information, that Ellie is held down by Abby's people as she kills Joel with a golf club. After which, Ellie goes on a rampage to hunt down Abby and her people, which we also get a low-key confirmation from here, where she's talking to Tommy about how she's going to leave Jacksonville and hunt down whatever is happening here. And from these bruises, she's clearly been out for a while compared to when she was like this. Let's see, 1 second. Yeah, see? Same bruises. So yeah, this event happens before here, these events. Not this event, but when Ellie's about to leave. And we see here Tommy is not trying to talk her out of it, but telling her although he wants to come with her, he can't come with her because he'll leave his settlement vulnerable. And of course they have to deal with the infection, which kind of takes a back seat in this trailer, which I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, the trailer is really well done and choreographed. It definitely puts the human element straight right in your face. But it's almost like the infection is taking a back seat, which it's not. I don't know. I feel like it shouldn't be like that. I always strongly believe that the characters are part of the world, and the world should always be primary and the characters should be secondary. It's one of the reasons I like Game of Thrones up until the final season, where anyone can die because the primary protagonist was always the world, not the characters. I feel like this is the opposite. The characters are first and the world is second. We do get some scenes of the infected, but they're usually just they're scenes we've already seen. Let's see if I can find it here. I don't know. It's just the infected don't seem to have such a big impact on the story, on the game, as it's used to. It's more about human savagery than the infected taking over, or nature reclaiming everything. I will say the game looks terrific. I mean, look at this. This is, I mean, it's just violent and bloody, but it's beautiful. And I especially loved all of this. It just looks so fantastic. But of course, graphics don't make the game. But a lot of the game's gameplay does look promising. It reminds me a lot of Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain with its AI system. And I mean, it looks interesting, even with all the leaks and me not being a fan of the leaks, especially with the fact, or at least the rumored fact, that's a contradiction. The rumor that you'll play as Abby during the later half of the game, which I'm not thrilled about, because you're playing against the characters that you've spent one and a half games connecting with. The first game you connect with Joel and Ellie, then with The Last of Us Left Behind, which was an outstanding DLC expansion. You got to see Ellie prior to meeting with Joel, as she lost one of the most impactful people in her life, and now she's going through it again. Man, Ellie has serious bad luck. But nevertheless, I don't know how I feel about it. I really hope that it's not true. But if it is true, I want to put faith in Naughty Dog that they'll execute it right. Because remember, The Last of Us 1 was, at its heart, a cliche story. I know I hate to say it, but it was. Another zombie apocalypse takes over the world. Humanity is on its last legs. And in this case, it's plant zombies. And what really made The Last of Us stand out was the characters and the way the story was told through the acting and the atmosphere and presentation. The story itself, when you read through it, it's just generic as hell. But when you experience it, it's radically different. And that's what I hope is different about what I've read about The Last of Us the leaks, as opposed to actually playing the game, if it happens to be true. Because remember, Sony and Naughty Dog haven't come out and said that it's not true, and they've been very aggressive about copyright claiming anyone who talks about it, including, I'm hoping they don't copyright claim this video, but everyone who's been copyrighted claimed has gotten their videos back, at least from what I can tell. I'm sure some other people are having a harder time than others, but hope Naughty Dog and Sony doesn't copyright claim my video. Anyway, the trailer looks fantastic. I mean, it is a cinematic trailer with gameplay elements. It does confirm a lot of stuff that I hope wasn't true, but just turns out may be true. Like, I'm 99% certain it'll be true. I love the bloody kills, though. These are graphic and awesome to look at. I mean, look at that. I mean, I'm going to pause it, mute it right here, but look at that. If that is a gameplay feature, that is awesome. I mean, that just looks violent, and that's what The Last of Us is about, showing that brutal violence. Anyway, that's the video. I am looking forward to this game. I know that I said a lot of contradictory things about maybe the game being bad, but I have hope that Naughty Dog will deliver an outstanding product. They've done it before with The Last of Us. Not The Last of Us. Let's think about something else. They've done a great job with Crash Bandicoot. They've done Jak and Daxter, Uncharted. So, hope this is good, because I've waited so long for this. I know it's not going to have multiplayer, which I'm disappointed with, but what are you going to do? So, I'm going to leave a like on this video. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments below. Please try and not post spoilers for people who probably want to watch this video for spoilers. I'm begging you not to do that. But anyway, leave a like. Please leave a comment. YouTube Avenue has dipped dramatically ever since the whole that what shall not be named, out of fear of being demonetized as well. But anyway, thank you for joining me. I'm gonna go take a nap because I am tired.